All right, Melvin Gordon is the flavor of the week. People want the Lions to go out there and trade for Melvin Gordon. Let's talk about it. We back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Appreciate the love, support. God willing, I'll be coming back with another Lions video. And tomorrow we'll be covering the Pistons game, man. So I'm gonna try to cover as many Pistons games as I can this year, as many Michigan State basketball games as I can this year. Nobody really cares about Michigan State football, but hey, I've been on my Michigan football pretty good as well too. So best way to help the channel out, share the videos. But my humble opinion, there's no point of trading or acquiring Melvin Gordon in free agency. Okay, Melvin Gordon is not going to solve your running back issues, I don't think, because your issues are deeper than the running back. Your issues are the front, your line. The Lions have issues on both sides of the line, and for a great GM like Bob Quinn is, where he came from the greatest organization known to man, the New England Patriots, if you don't win the trenches, you don't win, okay? Melvin Gordon catch the ball out the backfield. He could do a lot of great things, all right? And I guess you guys missed when he fumbled the game away the other week versus the Tennessee Titans. I guess y'all missed that one, but I guess Melvin Gordon is the flavor. But when you understand football, when both your tackles are outside the top 20, they both outside the top 30, they can't run block, they can't pass block. The Lions need to be sellers. I'm just going to keep it real. They made a lot of mistakes. Trey Flowers, in my opinion, was a mistake from the beginning. He ain't that guy. He not a guy that we got to double team. And Dominican Sue, they should have just paid him. He was that guy. And for Sue's sake, and I was going to do a video about this maybe after the season or another time, another place I'd do it. But Sue's career pretty much went down the tank other than going to the Super Bowl since he left Detroit. You know? That's what it is. His career went down the drain. You know, but he had a perfect place here, but Trey Flowers wasn't a great financial move for what he brought to the table. People say, well, Dolphins was going to sign him. Well, he wouldn't have made a difference down there either, but it's about Melvin Gordon. I think Melvin Gordon would be better served probably going to, I don't know what team would want him. The Houston Texans could be an option. Duke Johnson and Carlos Hyde is pretty good, but I think put him in that backfield, he'll be dynamic. But Detroit just, and then one thing that don't help the running game as well is Matthew Stafford isn't mobile, which isn't Matthew Stafford's fault. But I think like Lamar Jackson maybe can elevate this run game just because he's mobile. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson just because he's mobile, but just linemen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it boiled down to, line. And both sides of the line. You got to be a championship team, you got to run the ball. You don't have to be Emmitt Smith and lead the league in rushing, or you don't have to be Barry. You got to run in situations. 31, you got to get it. You got to run inside the red zone. And I remember the year the Packers made a playoff run. I got to throw this in here. We helped their playoff run because we knocked Aaron Rodgers out the game. He got the rest. They didn't have a great running back. I think a few of their backs got hurt that year, but James Starks was a guy that caught fire, and he ran the ball good enough where people had to respect it. In the passing game, just the floodgates opened up. So you got to run it good enough. You don't have to be out there and be Barry or Emmett or Walter Payton or Jim Brown or, you know, guys like that. But you got to run it effectively. But Melvin Gordon not the answer. And another point to my premise about Melvin Gordon not being the answer is that you don't really want to. I'm not really a guy that want to pick up older running backs, because then again, you got to pay them more than market value. You got to pay them market value. I'm one of the guys, I'd rather the Lions trade up and get a running back. I say Saquon Barkley or, you know, Leonard Fournette. I think they Jacksonville really destroyed him. But he was good, you know, early on. I think he still can be good, but like, you know, Christian McCaffrey or Todd Gurley, Ezekiel Elliott, and you ain't got to pay them nothing. You can control them for 7 years of their contract and really not pay nothing. So the running back position is one of those positions that's a dime a dozen. And then again, you got to remember Bob Quinn did fudge up. Okay, he fudged up. He drafted Kamara, Kareem Hunt, Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey. A lot of running backs came out this year that I can't even think of, and he didn't get a running back. He rolled with Amir Abdullah when we all knew Amir Abdullah wasn't that guy. All right? We knew Amir Abdullah, and it was Zach Zenner, whoever else was in the backfield. Theo Reddick was not going to take them to where they needed to go from the running game position. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he made a lot of mistakes, but he got some things right. More than Martin Mayhew and Matt Millen and Lewan. But you want to get younger at the running back position. You know, if I'm them and I got any guys I'm on the fence line, we're going to talk about Darius Slay later. We talked about Marvin Jones yesterday. And we talked about Darius Slay. I'm talking Darius Slay again. I would be looking for picks. Picks to move up and get a running back. Picks to move up to get a left tackle. And that 5th round pick, what people saying for Quadre Diggs really wasn't nothing. Really, you can get a really good, solid guard prospect there, too. Maybe that can come in and start. Larry Warford was like a 3rd or 4th round pick. If your scouting department and general manager is on their P's and Q's and know, you know, how to really scout and pick up guys. But getting a veteran running back, unless he like Zeke Elliott or Saquon Barkley, I'm sorry. No, I don't think Melvin Gordon is Luke Kane. I don't think he the chosen one. My ancestor was Cum Lao. I'm happy they're coming out with another Mortal Kombat movie too. Heard it's gonna be rated R, but I don't believe that he's the answer. All right, and that's just my humble opinion. All right, I like Melvin Gordon. Good running back, explosive. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did fumble the ball on the goal line and lost them the game. I like him. He can play. But the problem becomes you got to pay him. Why pay somebody all that money when you can get a rookie and get the same production, if not better production, for cheaper? Now, I guess a lot of people want to write Kerryon off. Oh, he's injury prone. He this and that. Hey man, it's hard to stay durable when ain't no holes open. It's hard to stay durable every time you take a step. It's 3 or 4 linemen in your face. It's hard to be durable when, you know, it's just it's just no holes to run through. You know, but at the end of the day, Melvin Gordon, I don't think he the answer, paying him a ton of money. You find a rookie. At this point, the Lions, I don't trust their scouting department to find one. I don't trust Bob Quinn to find one in the middle rounds. That's what I'm saying. My whole thing about it would be is I look at who the best running back prospect in college football is, and we would go get that guy. Now, if it ain't no special prospects up there, take a left tackle, and then maybe you think about Melvin Gordon. But I don't think he the answer. I don't think he the answer to our prayers. I truly think the Detroit Lions need to fix their front line first. and I would, whoever the special running back is, if I don't find one next year, then I'll scout and I'll try to get one in the middle rounds and him, Kerryon Johnson, to do their thing. Next year, if they got a special running back coming out, I would just build capital up. I put draft picks up like squirrels put acorns up. That's what I would do. I will build my draft capital up until there's a special running back coming out there. Or if somebody become available, then I might trade for somebody like that. But, you know, you want a running back position, you go younger. You don't want nobody leftovers. Because you don't never know. As soon as they get paid, look at Todd Gurley. Oh, my knee. Now he got arthritis. He got his money. Ezekiel Elliott got off to a small start. It's running back position. I want them to get paid, but you just never know when they took too many hits. You don't never know when they going to fall out their prime. And with the Detroit Lions history, they paid James Stewart that money, and he had one good year. And after that, it was downhill. So I'd rather be younger. I'd rather be younger at that position. You know, I'd rather be younger at that position. And there's no knock on Melvin Gordon. I like Melvin Gordon. I think he's one of the better backs in the league, especially if he ever get his rhythm. But I'd rather go younger at the position. And if it's a special prospect coming out that's going to be in that top 5, top 10 area, I'll try to move up and get him. Or we might be that bad where we can just get him from that spot. So that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. I do appreciate the love and support. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the videos. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV. Subscribe. I ain't put no link in there, but just check it out, man. Music, entertainment, sports, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. I got one more Lions video coming today. Some news break. We'll talk about it. One time for the one time we gone.